Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
When we talk about AI in business, everyone's focus seems to be on the technical side.
Right. It's all about the sophisticated algorithms, the huge data sets, all that stuff.
Exactly. But what if we told you that the real key to success in complex organizations isn't technical at all?
Mm-hmm.
Our sources point to something pretty surprising. They say the true foundation is, well, philosophical clarity.
It sounds abstract, I know, but it's actually very practical. We found it boils down to 3 foundational questions.
Okay.
First, teleology, what does the system actually want to achieve? Then, epistemology, what does it consider to be knowledge?
Yeah, third.
And the third is ontology, how does it model reality? And ignoring these turns a potential advantage into a real strategic liability.
Okay, let's unpack that, starting with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Purpose,
Yeah.
teleology.
Yeah.
What jumped out at me is how often organizations just dive straight into building the thing.
They do. They assume the goal is obvious, but is it? Is the system supposed to optimize for pure profit?
Or for efficiency. Or maybe for something like fairness across different groups of people.
That's the critical risk. Because without that clear, ethically informed purpose, an AI will just relentlessly optimize for whatever simple metric you give it.
So for efficiency, it might just, suggest slashing resources in a way that's actually dangerous.
Precisely. Because those broader values, like safety, weren't baked into its core purpose. Mere technical skill just isn't enough.
So wait, you're saying a state-of-the-art model, a massive investment, could completely fail just because this philosophical homework wasn't done?
Absolutely. Because a misaligned purpose immediately creates a trust problem. And that brings us to how the AI knows things.
Right, epistemology.
Epistemology is all about how the system gets and validates its information. What does it count as knowledge?
And if the data it's trained on is flawed.
Then the AI learns those flaws as truth. If a bank's historical loan data was biased against a certain demographic, the AI learns that bias as knowledge.
So its predictions will just perpetuate the same discriminatory outcomes.
Exactly. And that leads to the third piece, ontology, how the AI structures its view of the world.
This one feels a little more abstract. Can you give us a quick example?
Sure. Think of a big supply chain system. If its internal model, its ontology, only categorizes products by, say, type, and misses a key relationship like perishability,
Oh, wow.
it might make a recommendation that looks super efficient on paper.
But in the real world, it's a disaster because its model of reality was just incomplete.
And that's how we end up with the black box problem. When these things, purpose, knowledge, reality, are just implicit assumptions buried deep in the code.
It's impossible to figure out why it failed. You can't have accountability.
Exactly. Opacity destroys trust.
So this kind of philosophical work isn't just an academic exercise. For a leader, it's a strategic imperative.
That's it. The sources are clear. The solution isn't just another technical hire.
It's about getting different people talking to each other.
That's right. You need your technologists, your ethicists, your strategists, all in a room together to really interrogate these foundational questions. That's how you get alignment with real human values.
So, wrapping this up,
Mm-hmm.
what does this all mean for you? It seems like clarity on these 3 things leads directly to more trust in the AI's results.
And a huge reduction in the risk of those awful unintended consequences.
It transforms AI from being just a tool into a reliable strategic asset.
So if success means moving beyond explaining an algorithm's output to understanding its inherent biases and limitations, what's the one specific foundational assumption you're going to interrogate in your own use of AI this week?
A great way to finish the thought. That's it for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.